I know you're waiting for it. We can't both ignore it. I know it's important. We should make the curtains. I know you're waiting for it. We can't both ignore it. I know it's important. We should make the curtains. Okay, that must be jelly, cause Jen don't shake like that. I'm tryna ruin your life, sweetie, no cap, that's facts. I'ma tell you the truth, you're the living proof. I'm talking to 7 like she from heaven, intangible. Dog, she got that type of vibe that'll make you wanna cry. Put your pride to the side, cause your feelings hard to hide. Blushing like you hella shy, she gon' understand, cause you nothing like them other guys. This type of feeling is hard to find, it'll kill you if you even try. But luckily, Cupid shot me at the right time. I just wanna protect you, never neglect you. And ain't no need to make you mine, cause I already had you before I even met you. It's like, damn. Fuck Casanova, Umbrella, Romeo and Juliet. They knock us down, but we get up. You my lady at Macbeth. I taught you how not to give her. The 12th night was a thriller. Othello could never get us. See? I know you're waiting for it. We can't both ignore it. I know it's important. We should make the curtains. I know you're waiting for it. We can't both ignore it. I know it's important. You should make the curtains. I know you're waiting for it. We can't both ignore it. I know it's important. We should make the curtains. I know you're waiting for it. We can't both ignore it. I know it's important. We should make the curtains. Okay, that must be jelly, cause Jen don't shake like that. I'm tryna ruin your life, sweetie, no cap, that's facts. I'ma tell you the truth, you're the living proof. I'm talking to 7 like she from heaven, intangible. Dog, she got that type of vibe that'll make you wanna cry. Put your pride to the side, cause your feelings hard to hide. Blushing like you hella shy, she gon' understand, cause you nothing like them other guys. This type of feeling is hard to find, it'll kill you if you even try. But luckily, Cupid shot me at the right time. I just wanna protect you, never neglect you. And ain't no need to make you mine, cause I already had you before I even met you. It's like, damn. Fuck Casanova, Umbrella, Romeo and Juliet. They knock us down, but we get up. You my lady at Macbeth. I taught you how not to give her. The 12th night was a thriller. Othello could never get us. See? I know you're waiting for it. We can't both ignore it. I know it's important. We should make the curtains. I know you're waiting for it. We can't both ignore it. I know it's important. You should make the curtains.
Hello, my lovies. What is going on? Hope this is gonna be a quick video. What's up, Tommy? What's up, Mimi? What's up, Spice? What's up, Chance? What's up, Love? What's up, my lovely, my beautiful Bush babies? How are you doing? Welcome you all. But is it trouble in paradise? Or is this just a simple argument? Is it trouble in paradise, or is this a simple argument? Is it the hormones? Is it that they went from being kids and then they all skip past that little growing up phase because he had them all being grown and all this other junk that Nature Boy have had them going through. You gotta act. Remember, you're supposed to be your 18 to 25. You're supposed to enjoy that time, but they didn't have no chance to enjoy that time. So everybody got older before they aged and a little bit too experienced in their mind for before their age, before their time. So things was thrown upon them. So could that be the problem? Yeah, they could both be whatever, but the point is they didn't get a chance to live out they from the age of 17 to 25 doing what 17-year-olds and 25-year-olds do. So now they're caught in an adult situations. Now they keep getting hit, pow, 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 with a bunch of adult situations, which we told these kids to wait for. So once they start, they never stop. We tell kids to be kids long as possible. That's why when some kids make a mistake, we be like, okay, you made that mistake, don't make no more. These are the things we try to tell them. Not just them, but all kids their ages. So now, a lot of things that's going on between this triangle, like one don't see something from the other eyes. The other one don't see something from the other eyes. Velvet think that she's caught in the middle, but in all reality, Solar's caught in the middle. Even though, you know, Janae is still showing, her growing process and how beautiful it is. But we know she hurting. Why? Because she's not experiencing what Velvet is experiencing. She's not experiencing that man laying next to her in the bed. She's not experiencing that man rubbing her stomach. Solar has never rubbed her stomach. So both of them are both experiencing what each other don't see. One see it as, I'm stuck with her. You're going to always have to be around her. And one is stuck with, damn, I wish you could just touch my baby belly like just one time. But these are the things that they ask for. These are the things that they ask for without asking for. So now they're in a lot of grown-up predicaments. A lot of grown-up predicaments. Because Janae ain't going nowhere and neither is Velvet. And if God see both of their babies through, then either one of them going nowhere. Y'all kids are siblings. That's it. That is it. So Velvet feels that, if you want to go back to her. And then she was, every time she looked at Velvet, she say, damn, my baby, I would love for him to rub my stomach and fix me something to eat and do something for me. So they're both not seeing things through each other's eyes, which they're not supposed to. They are not supposed to, which they should. If they did, things would be much different. But, and then both feel like every time they get into an argument, Velvet needs to know that I know that girl love you so much, or she's infatuated with you so much that anytime we have an argument, you could just go right back there. So she needs to be secure, because of everything that, like, Nature Nut have put them through. Everything that Nature Boy put them through, you could tell them. You can't tell. Yeah, that exactly. Yeah, I have to agree. That is so true. So and they're bringing up, they have been taught to know this and to know that. So we're going to check them out.
And then took Miss Goo and
All right, guys. I need some. I need some opinions. Hey, we got to talk about something. I need some opinions. I need some opinions. I need some opinions. I'm about to ask some questions, and I need some opinions. I'm not. I'm not in the business of embarrassing my partner or the person I love or trying to. But raise your hand if you saw Velvet's live. If you didn't, I mean, I guess you could go watch it. I don't know if it's saved or what. But I'm just intrigued at this point. I'll give my perspective in a nutshell. My perspective in a nutshell before I talk about it
Hey,
is that
Cooper.
basically,
Copper.
yeah, I think it's pregnant hormones. I'm gonna give my perspective about it. It's more than that, but I'm gonna give my perspective is that I keep getting accused of in being something that I'm not. And long story short, from my understanding in this scenario that's making no sense coming out of nowhere to me, I'm ready to talk about and work through it. I just want everybody to know one thing is how I handle situations like this. I just want everybody to know, yeah, like they think I'm cheating. They think I would be she says I emotionally manipulate her or I love bomb her. Guys, I'm a Venus and Taurus. I'm a Venus and Taurus. But a brief synopsis. Basically, she went live screaming and shouting and yelling. You're in my house. I got a new house, guys. It's really nice. New house in Mexico. Really nice. So she's in here. She locked herself in here. It wasn't like this before. I mean, yelling and screaming,
Yep.
packing things up and throwing stuff and shouting, yelling, and screaming. And she said he not. That's the thing. I don't got time to focus on that. Like other people's growth. She's yelling and screaming. She's getting angry. She's saying, yeah. She said I'm not growing. What else did she say, guys? She don't. What else was she saying? She was saying a number of things. She said a lot of stuff. Y'all go watch it to find out what she said. It's too much stuff I don't even want to repeat. Just know that the way I handle these situations immediately is I'm not jumping straight to the live, going straight to the camera anymore. Yeah, she doesn't like me. She doesn't want the baby. Go be with Natiri. Just go be with Natiri. All these different things. And it's like, you guys, please have some mercy, please, for her, because number one, she's pregnant. Number two, she's gone through a lot of stuff in her life. Like she's gone through a lot of shit in her life. To where if she thinks that for whatever reason, right, she'll just say like she thinks I'm lying when I say I love her or when I do certain things. She'll be like, you don't really mean that, or just stuff like that. And I'm just like, bro, like how can I prove to you that that's real, that that's for me? How else can I prove it more? Like I'll do more. And then it's always like I'm just trying more and more and more. And that's not the best habit, guys, is to when someone says that they're not receiving your love, how you give it, when they say they're not receiving it, let me turn the shower off. I was going to take a shower, but that whole event just went crazy. That whole event just went happen. But
Hey, Noel.
yeah, bro. To me, I'm having compassion because I'm knowing already, number one,
Hey,
that just
Christelle.
the other day at my mom's house, I lashed out. I freaked out. I got mad. I was drinking. I was under the influence, yeah. But my mom, she kept talking to me about the carbonation stuff, making the Lehio jokes. Like my mom was making jokes. Like this is true. Like my mom was making jokes, like saying, "Oh, well then go to your little chief and this stuff." And like I was like, "Wow!" Like it took me a while to get triggered, but when I finally got triggered, I I snapped, bro. I was like, "Bro, what the fuck? Y'all don't know me. Y'all don't want to know me. Y'all don't even care to get to know me. Y'all don't really love me. And if you did really love me, you'd want to get to know me." I was screaming and yelling. I punched the wall. I had blood everywhere. There was blood slung all around the room from my hand. That was at my mom's house, and Velvet was there, and my mom was there, and I went through that, and that was a buildup of so many years of shit I didn't even know was there.
No, that was a buildup of stuff from your mother's pain. See, when they all left and they skated, and your family had to watch you do things for another man that you have never done for them, that hurts. That's like me having a son, never did nothing for me, or a daughter. And somebody could say up, you jump up. Somebody say go down, you go down, go get the food, fix the food. You know how many mothers sit in the house and their kids, you got to call them 50 times. Oh, I'm hungry. Can you go to the store? All these little things that you don't think about, they think about. And you left them on their own. I mean, if you're gonna have a real, then you're gonna have a real. You understand? So when they throw that up in your face, that's because that's their pain too. How can I get to know you when you left me for 6 years? 5 to 6, 4, 5, 6 years, depending on how long you were there. They forgot about the people they hurted. So when they saying that, they trying to say, well, shoot, that was your master, right? This who you left me for, right? So them a lot of traumas were not healed. And then when you came back, you left again. When you came back, you left again because you want to go here, you want to go there. So again, how is it that we're going to get to know each other? Again, because you're supposed to know your kids. So now you got to get to know them again, because now they have come back a whole new person. They have came back with somebody else's knowledge. Your knowledge is now gone. So now you came back with somebody else's knowledge, your own way of thinking. Now you really thinking that you're on my level when you're not. I don't care how old you are. I don't care what you experienced. It's still a lot more. It's a lot more. Imagine being 27. You ain't experienced what the 30-year-old went through. Now, you could be smarter than them. You could teach them some things. Everybody could learn from everybody. There's no age in learning from people. But the problem comes in that, far as the age-wise, we always going to trump you. Same way when you be around kids that's younger than you. Hey, Morton, you're always going to trump them. But it's not like you cannot look at kids and learn stuff from kids, but you're going to trump them. You know why? Because you could say, man, oh man, you better have fun now. Because boy, when them legs start to hurt, or boy, when them backs start to hurt, my, or things going to change. I mean, all the things they joke about us with, I'll be forgetting this, I'll be forgetting that. You're going to go through that too. You haven't experienced certain things you have not experienced because you're not age appropriate to experience. So now that's where that came from, right? So all of you guys have triggers because that's what Nature Boy did to you guys. You have triggers, but nobody could fix your triggers but you. Nobody can fix your triggers but you. You know? So, like I said, far as what Janae got what she wanted, then find out that's not what I wanted. Velvet got what she wanted, and she found out that, hey, this might not be what I want. Because, again, in life, even though nature not have taught that, but only you can fix you. But you might need some help. Even if you find a partner, you don't have to go to a therapist or something. But even if you find a partner, but everything that you do, you're going to have problems. I don't care who you guys be with. You're going to always have problems. And Velvet problems did not start with Nature Boy. It started before Nature Boy. She always wanted to be the one. And there's nothing wrong with that. But being that Nature Boy, whoever she was with before, Nature Boy told her she was the one. To come to find out, she wasn't. She got with Nature Nut. Then Nature Nut told her she was the one. Come to find out, that's not true. And then now you're telling her she's the one. And she don't know, at this point, she don't know which way is up, down, side to side. She don't know. She don't know. And then a lot of things people are coming at her with, she has to realize that's true. Yeah, you want 3 babies and 3 baby daddies. That part is true. You have to eat that. You got to eat that. A lot of things, you're going to have to eat that. That has nothing to do with you're tired of it. No. It happened. Now, what you going to do about it? But a lot of things you're going to have to just eat. Yum, yum. It don't taste, it may not taste good. May not be the best cooked meal. But you're going to have to eat that, baby.
You know, and I remember when that happened. Afterwards, me and my mom are just so much tighter now because that barrier is broken. It's not fake. It's not a forced mother son relationship. Now it's like, all right, now we back to knowing what's real. Now we know what's real. You're too old for that, right? And I would say so as well. But when you're dealing with a spiritual journey, you could be 30, 40, 50, and your grandma or your uncle or someone who you connected to or someone who you love say something and it triggered the shit out of you. It doesn't matter what time or how what that's like. So it's because you're still healing. Thank you. Anybody out there who thinks that they've done with their healing journey, but I advise you to look at yourself some more. The healing journey is like a constant, like the human body. It's constantly restoring itself. It's constantly healing itself and protecting itself. You know, it's constantly restoring though. Every day, every night, every moment is healing and regenerating. The same way that we should be. And the same way in relationships. When the relationship doesn't start going your way immediately, guys, that is not the cue to throw in the towel. I don't like all that fake spiritual stuff talking about like, okay, well, if it's not like this or if it's not like that, then, throw it away, cut them off, do this, do that. The truth is, in many of these relationships, you're going to be the problem and you're going to need to grow through your own problems. I'm able to stop and see where I'm the problem in my life. And that's the only thing that I can do. Everybody else, like with astrology, I can tell you what the energy is, but I can't tell you who you are, nor can I change it. I got a song on here called Ascension. Me versus me, who the opponent can't reflect on me. So this is your moment. You made reality. Will you own it? Focused on me. Now I'm growing. Hey, yeah, that's not my problem. I could give the answers. I can't solve them. Do your own work. Now we up. Going down or rising. Only focus, level up. Prepping opportunity brings luck. Alchemy, a product of the mind. If you stuck, Chemistry divine, I made a trine. 369 the code. I took control of time. Sparks be flying, I be on my grind. Hey, solar, hey, time to shine. Hey, but if you listen to the words, what I just said, rather than trying to listen to music, she wants to be added. Yeah, so he literally said he wasn't going live. Now he's like, I'm not gonna let you up just because I can let you up. I can let you join. The only reason I don't want to do it,
Hey,
that wasn't a
Blanchy
performance. You were
Pooh.
supposed to listen. Me versus me, who the opponent can't focus on me. So this is your moment. Velvet came in a room and you guys all got distracted from what I was just saying. That's so crazy how it works like that. But I'm not here to entertain. I'm not here for that. I'm here to talk about how to healthily handle yourself and deal with energy in situations like this. I'm not here for an MTV show or a drama show. I don't want numbers. I don't care about numbers. I don't care about those things. I care about our connection. I care about our connection, but I don't care about the fact that you're one of the numbers. I don't care about that. I don't need this drama to generate numbers. I don't need numbers. The message and of love versus what we were giving out before versus what Eligio was preaching. Well, guess what, guys? You can't just talk about it. You got to actually do it. The one thing that I'll tell you I've done, no one said you didn't. I didn't say you didn't. I'm weak. That's okay. No. So fuck it. It's not so fuck it. I don't live like that. Let them see us healed. That's what I want. I want them to see us healed. That is what I want. If that's where we're going, that's where we're going. That's all I want. I don't want none of the drama. I don't care about none of the drama. But you guys, all right, yeah, we could do it on live right here now. That's a great idea. I'd love to do that. And just to land that plane, right? The point of me putting that song out there, saying the lyrics to that song, which is super deep if you're not too dense to pick it up, is that there's literally nothing to do in any situation or drama or crisis that has to do with who somebody else is or what they are. It always going to have to do with how we handle ourselves. And I'm proud of myself majority of the time. This is peaceful. Please just let me be
Actually, they
peaceful because that's
didn't,
how I
Mimi.
am. That's
Actually,
how
they
I've been.
didn't.
That's how I'm gonna stay.
They
Loving and
didn't.
peaceful,
But
like pretty. That's okay. You can say what you want. I'm not here to entertain you. I'm not here for you to boo me or to woo you. This is real life. Like this is just our real life. I see you, but it's a little glitchy. It's decent. I think it's decent enough for you to talk.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can y'all hear her? I know where she is. The phone signal is good there, so she actually should be able to go live right there.
hey, Isaiah,
But
what's
yeah,
up,
like I
baby?
said in the beginning of this, I'm gonna
Miss Love.
revisit because we're about to talk together. So I'm gonna revisit this. Is that she's gone through a lot. I've gone through a lot. I've snapped. I've seen people snapping. She's not cheating, guys. She's fine. She's fine. She's following her heart. She's doing what she needs to do. And don't be mad that this
Our
might not be
cats
going
together,
perfect
Blanche.
or ideal to what you would consider to be acceptable of how to handle the
Me
situation.
and your cat
or
together.
anything like, right, like don't get caught up projecting. Okay. Yeah, guys, don't get caught up projecting. Like realize that most of the stuff you got to say about people that do be your opinions, that be from how you feel it and what you've gone through and who you are. It just be your perspective on who they are. And just be careful. Yeah, the retrograde's been interesting, hasn't it? I have a Mercury retrograde. I have Gemini Mercury in a 12th house retrograde, pulling Virgo Sag. This is a Mercury retrogrades are great windows of clarity for me. They're great moments of clarity for me. And retrogrades is meant to be respected. Hey, nigga,
I hope it's better now.
yeah. You look good. I can't hear you though. Is it glitchy? Like, what's going on? What's going on, y'all?
It's just a black screen and it's got the white circle.
If y'all want to talk about astrology and retrogrades, we could talk about that later. I can go into it for sure. But that is relevant right now because we're going through that right now. And this is what cosmic energy looks like played out in real life as well.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I think it's clear if you talk, but the picture might glitch a little. Yeah, I'm June 2nd.
Well,
I'm June 2nd.
Well, this is a very vulnerable moment right here. You know what I'm saying? It's a very vulnerable moment. And usually, this is the space that everybody usually sees me in on social media. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. You coming in clear. The picture might glitch, y'all, but the audio is clear.
This is usually the space.
Just listen.
This is usually the space that everybody sees me in, right? And so the last thing that I want is to continue a repeated pattern. This was something that I said earlier. And honestly, sometimes, like for me, I have a hard time with identifying certain patterns. Like in one moment, I'll be thinking a pattern is good, and then in the next moment is bad. Or I'll be viewing a pattern as bad, and then the next moment is good. And it's like, what is that? Like, what is that? Like, what is that? So what I do is when I come across things like that cause me confusion, I retreat. Period. Like, that's what I do. I retreat. Because I don't know what else to do. Like, I feel like I'm wasting my time. I feel like I'm going in circles. I feel like I'm repeating myself. And I feel like there's no progression and nothing's getting done. That's how I feel. So I retreat. And I go back into my own space so that I can do my own self-reflection and do my own self-analysis, because I'm used to people trying to project onto me their analysis of who they think that I am or what they feel like they think that I got going on. And I'm getting tired of living like that. I cannot say that the connections that I thought were supposed to be still in my life right now are in my life right now. And that shit hurts. It does. I don't even know how to process that. I don't even know where and how to even start processing certain connections that I've had lost over time, because people are projecting onto me, like literally vomiting their thoughts and beliefs onto me. So it's a glitch in my reality. I'm just like, I just want it all to end. Like, end, please, end now. Delete, central, alt, delete, because it's frustrating. It's frustrating me. It is.
An end when you get off of social media. That's how it ends. It ends when you get off of social media. That's how that ends. When you turn off your comments, which you do. But the point is that you guys want to share your life where y'all may feel that you're healed, but you're not. Because you can't say, I don't give a F. And you can't say, what's up, Mo? You can't say, I don't care. You can't say, I don't give a F. But at the same time, you're saying, I don't want you to do this to me. That does not go in the same sentence. That's their choice, Lisa. What's up, baby? That would be their choice. But you can't have it both ways. Because as long as you have social media, you are going to get a reply. People are going to say something. So that is a choice you have to make. Even if she does, that's not going to help because all of the trauma she has been through. Like I said, that's even before, before Nature Boy. You have, see, some women think because they're pretty or they're beautiful, they think they're the only ones that are pretty and beautiful. They don't know it comes a dime a dozen. So in their mind, not just her, but a lot of pretty women, in their mind is, I'm so pretty, he could never. And then next thing you know, he cheating with, as they may call, a big let's say an oversized woman. Like, look at me, and she fat, and she this, she that. No, baby. So a lot of times, a lot of women think because they're pretty, they're not going to get their heart broken, or they got it like that. They got it. She ain't throwing. There's plenty of women. They think because they pretty, they're the only ones, and they got it like that. And no man is going to find anything better than them. So they kind of get that stuck in their head. But they will soon learn you're not the only pretty one. You're not the only one with the VJJ. Women have VJJ. Women knows how to cook. Women know how to throw it like it ain't nothing. You're not the only one. Not just for her. That go for any woman who think that way. That is exactly that's what it is, Mimi. So somewhere down the line, like I said, you have two women who are both seeing things through a different set of lens. So you have one woman, Janae. Well, put like this. First, let's start with Velvet. You have Velvet figuring in her mind, I know how much, I don't care what you do, Janae is always going to love you. Always. And she's going to let you back in that door. So long as you know that door is always open, I'm going to be on eggshells because I know you got someplace to go. So even if she call or whatever, and she ain't going nowhere, y'all kids are siblings, period. That's it. They're siblings. There's no ifs, ands, or buts if God sees it through. Right? And then you got the other woman, Janae, through her lens, damn. I wish she would have touched my stomach like that. I had to go through 9 months God's willing, she make it to 9 months. I had to go through 9 months all by myself. He was there since day one. I wish I experienced him rubbing on my stomach. I wished I experienced him, us sleeping in the same bed and waking up and he bringing me food and feeding me and making sure I'm good. So you got two women who seeing things through two different eyelids, and neither one could understand the other one. Exactly, Noel. So that's where the problem we have. So I think Velvet says, for some reason, I don't know what happens with the video, but with the video, it's going to, right when something happens, it starts over again. So this is not going to be a long video, but they're never going to fix them problems. It's going to take them a while to fix them problems because Velvet thinks she's in a triangle. Technically, Solar is in the triangle because that baby should be loved too. And he ain't never touched the stomach or nothing. Then you got her family saying he's cut off. Hey, Marquise, what is up with you? Long time no see. I see you everywhere else though, Marquise, but that's all right. How you doing, baby? So, I mean, hey, they all come from the same place, so it all smells the same. They all from the same place, and it's all gonna smell the same. Oh, okay, baby. So, like I said, you have two different women seeing things from two different lenses. One is like, you can leave me, and one like, damn, I wish that was me. You got Janae, they got to put on the front. Every time she take a picture, she got to put on the front like she's happy. You know, she got to put on the front. Ain't no woman happy. I know if I'm big and knocked up from the man I love, and I got to watch him rubbing the next girl belly and being there. But she put on a good front. Then you got the other one knowing that she loved him so much. I don't really know if he's mine, because he know that, just like a lot of women, they don't like their boyfriend's baby mama, because in their mind the door will always be open. Regardless of what, that door is always going to be open. Right, this is cold as L. She got to watch Solar playing Daddy, supportive spouse, and Velvet literally playing house. Right, that's why I say on both points of view, it's effed up. On both points of view, it's effed up. So Solar is technically the one in the middle, because by right, he has to make sure Janae is good. That's by right. I don't know how often they speak to each other or not, but by right, he has to make sure Janae is good. By right. He has to make sure, even though he's not there, he has to make sure, how's the baby? How is going on? What's your due date? By right, he has to do that. And by right, he got to do that for her too. And as far as with Velvet had that problem a long time. She had that problem with Nature, before Nature Boy, with Nature Boy, after Nature Boy. It doesn't matter who Velvet Bees with. It doesn't matter who. Now, one thing she's going to have to learn is not to run. But a lot of things she's been through with Nature Nut, she didn't run when she was supposed to run. Maybe that's why she's running now. All the times we was like, Velvet, go, 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 go. We even made a song, go, 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 go. But she didn't go. She stayed there as long as she stayed there long, got abused there long, when she should have been left. So now that she has the opportunity to leave, the slightest thing, girlfriend, gone. Because she didn't do that with Nature Nut. So soon as she feels something, pew, pew. I ain't going through this. No, no, no. Hey, Shantae Pooh, what's up? I don't call it generational curses. I call it generational habits. Hello, Native Tree. How are you? Welcome. All of you guys, welcome in. Did I speak to Louisa? How are you? He has to do it, but not behind Velvet's back. I don't know if he did it behind her back. I don't know. If you know, then he did that. But again, he does it in reality. What's up, Light? Welcome. In reality, it's not done behind her back. He doesn't need her permission to call and check on his other baby. It's not being done behind her back, but in reality, come on now. Hey, Miss Kiara. So to say not behind her back, nah, we ain't together no more. But he has the right to pick up the phone when he wants to and say, hey, what's going on? How's the baby? He don't need permission from Velvet. The same way if that second baby father gets in contact with her, let's say that second baby father wants to be in that child's life. Because even though Velvet has that child, Velvet does not have no legal papers stating that she is the sole parent of that baby. I don't know, Shantae. I don't know. We're going to listen. I'm just breaking it down as what I'm saying. So I'm not going to say, oh, but done behind. No, it ain't done behind her back. You know Janae exists. And if Janae calls, he got the right to pick up the phone. He got the right to call her back. That's nothing sneaky about it. It doesn't matter who she get with Marquise until she get out of. People make it seem like, oh, the worst thing is Solar. No, everybody, your worst thing is you. Your worst thing is you. You control you. You control your triggers, and you need to work on your triggers. No, well, technically, you know what? Technically, you're right. Technically, you are right, Marquise. You are technically right. Mm-hmm. Technically, yes. And if Nature Nut come out of jail, eventually he might not come out soon, but he will eventually get out of jail. That man still has rights too. You think when Nature Nut, whenever he get home, he ain't gonna be bothering them too? You think Janae bothering y'all? Wait till Nature Boy get home. Wait till Nature Nut get home. Wait, I told you guys, Malaya right now is at the fertility. She's living, I'm joking, but I'm serious, but joking. She's living in the fertility clinic right now. She's getting her a brand new womb, brand new kidneys, brand new everything. She's getting her, because she giving Nature Nut a baby when he come home. So she's got all her vitamins. She's taking her prenatal pills, vitamin A, B, C, D, E, F. Yes, she's getting that body ready. Because Nature Boy is gonna see it. People like, oh, he gonna do it to Zoka. No. He gonna make sure Velvet and Malaya kids are siblings. This is a mess on top of a mess. But you know what? It is what it is. I hope she comes to her senses, but I don't know. After watching the Shaka Blue Couch interview and really listening, my thoughts have changed about Velvet a lot. Shaka lied the whole video, though. Shaka lied the whole damn video. Don't be listening to Shaka. Native, Don't be listening to Shaka. Shaka, that was pure haterism. Listen, don't be listening to Shaka. That was pure haterism. Pure haterate. He was haterating the whole time. He's supposed to be talking about Nature Boy and everything else, but he kept talking about them. That's haterism. Yeah, she getting a whole new womb and everything. She getting one built from scratch. And every time little baby Ellie call Solar Daddy, When Nature Nut get home, I'm your daddy. I'm your daddy. She said, listening is Shaka. Girl, Native, what's wrong with you, girl? Listening to the wrong set of people. Shaka. Oh. Mm-hmm. She getting a new womb, new kidneys. She getting new fallopian tubes, everything. What you think she been doing this past year? Mm-hmm. Taking them prenatal pills. She Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I'm just frustrated. I'm just fucking frustrated. But there are certain things that I feel also like outside of me being frustrated about my own patterns. Like I'm not just gonna sit here and make it all about myself. Like there are certain things that I feel, and I don't feel like it's being addressed. And I feel like if I did talk about it, then it would be mulled over, and it would just be like, oh, she tripping, oh, she is jealous, or oh, she got XYZ going on, and that's never the case. That's none of those the case. But it still is a thought, and it still is something that bothers me, especially when situations like this pop up, and all of the frustration comes at once, and all of the confusion comes at once. But I'll let you talk before we even get into that. I'll let you say what you gotta say before we even get into that.
Now, I'm going to let you hit them likes before we even get into that. I'm going to let you hit them likes even before we get into that. I know we can get these likes up. We could at least get 7 likes. Can we get 7 likes? We need at least 7 likes. I think this morning, baby. This morning, as you see, 3 hours ago. This is from this morning. We need 5 more likes. We need 5 more likes. Feelings are not facts. She's going to have to learn that, Noel. She's going to have to learn that, and you are absolutely correct. That's something that we all had to learn. Yes, ma'am. He laughs and lies away. Just he pointed out to me that I started feeling bad from a mom view. I had to realize again it's that she was chief this. She can act innocent, but did a lot too. We need just 2 likes. 2 likes. Hey, Demetrius. Demetrius, I know you hit that like. We need 2 more people. Can 2 nice people hit the like? We just need 2 of y'all Bush babies. I appreciate you, Bush babies. But I need you, Bush baby. Oh, we got it. To the last 2 that hit that like, I thank you very much. I thought it was last night because when I saw they were live, but it ended before I joined. Yeah, this is the response from last night, Kiara. This is the response. King Kapala, you leave me, you come, you leave me, you come back. You messing with me or not, King Kapala? You gonna stop leaving me like that? You and Marquise, y'all gonna stop doing me like that. It's not nice. You're with me, like don't give me all them flowers and stuff and then leave me the next day. 2 kids down and 1 on the way. Time to learn. See, they skipped. I keep telling you guys, they skipped the 18 through 25 phase. They skipped that point and they went straight to being grown and having grown people problems. They didn't get a chance to go to parties and live their life. They were stuck in a damn house around people all damn day, hearing his mouth all damn day. They skipped that part of their life. And that get to you. That get to you. Most of us, when we hear a favorite song, we could say, yeah, we was at this club or we was at this roller skating ring. But we was all different places with different people. We had fun. They were stuck together. They were all stuck together. You got to live out each part of your life. You have to live out each part of your life. Well, technically, that's not what happened. Because, see, what happened was Velvet is not flexing. Janae started it. And it's to the point that that's what they're even using against her. How she wanted to be chiefess, how she wanted to have a Nature Boy's baby. Let's not forget that was her husband. Let's not forget that when Janae went on her panel and was like, oh my God, you're making me tell the truth. I love you. You're giving me all this strength. And then you knew you had a ticket to go back to Carbonation. Stop playing. She's not innocent here. But the thing is, real life is now hitting all of them. All of them. See, now their feelings, they can express their feelings, which they couldn't express their feelings before. Because if this was happening in Carbonation, it'll just be two pregnant women. That's it. It'll just be two pregnant women, and y'all just be too pregnant. But being that they in the real world now, now they hit with real emotions, real feelings, and like I said, they missed that 18 to 25. They missed that part of their lives because they were stuck with a cult leader. Hey, Deanna. The clubs don't owe us nothing, but we sure enough have fun in them clubs. Do you think they're mentally stuck at the age they were? I would say yes and no. I would definitely say yes and no. So I would say yes and no. Because as far as living, yeah, they stunted that because you can't go back to being 18. But far as them gaining this knowledge, but as you see, they don't know how to apply it. They're learning how to apply it. That's why Velvet have so many feelings because it couldn't come out before. Could be Marquise, probably even younger when they were, yeah. I understand Velvet Flex with Solar rubbing her tummy and playing daddy to her girls. Yeah, we have fun. Yeah, but don't forget, when Janae claimed she was knocked up too by Nature Boy, let's not forget he took Nateri on trips. Let's not forget that Nateri was his wife and Nateri belonged to him after she just told Velvet, I'm done with all of this. And I'm so thankful. I don't know. Okay, if you could say Velvet wanted revenge, why Janae couldn't have wanted revenge? Why Janae didn't want revenge? She the one went back to Velvet husband. That's just a nasty cycle Nature Boy put them do. I I can't get over that fairy shit. Noel, I can't. I'm like, girl, put the fairy wings down. But if you want to be a fairy, go right ahead. But put the fairy away. But if you want to be a fairy, go on with yourself. Go on. Go on with yourself now. Go on. Go fly. Go fly. Go on with your fairy wings. You're too old for that. But again, you know, It makes her feel like a woosah. You know, she putting on that brave front, like, yeah. Yeah, grown ass fairy. Yes, yes, yes. But it's true. Oh my, it's true though. I'm just saying, I agree with that one. I'm just saying, Noel, you are so lucky I did not have my ginger ale. I got my grapefruit juice, guys. I got my grapefruit juice. But you lucky I ain't had nothing in my mouth because I would have spit it out, right? I'm like, the girl got she got the wand and everything. I'm like, what the hell? I was like, uh-oh. My man King Kapala said, share, baby. Share, share, share. Like, subscribe, and all that good ish. But I'm just saying, my girl fly like a butterfly and shit. Let her fly. Whoo sway, shoo sway. My 22-month-old granddaughter widow stand. I'm just saying, like everything is so magical. And then she fronting and stuff. She fronting, but like I said, you know, how many men, come on, what's his name? Nick Cannon had like 5 babies in 1 year. He having 2 at one time. This ninja, Nick Cannon, had I think 4 or 5 babies. Like every 2 to 3 weeks, he was having another baby. It happens. It happens. It happens. Now, she gonna hustle. Janae gonna hustle. She talking about doing some daggone she gonna hustle for some money. She gonna hustle. She gonna hustle, baby. You gonna send me a? Oh yes, please do. Please send me a picture. Trying to talk about she doing a raffle and stuff. No, just charge it. You trying to get much money as you can. No, baby. No can do. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. But one of the main thing is they got to go to the source and heal. The source for them to heal would be mommy, daddy. And if they heal from mommy and daddy, they gonna have to heal family. Because yes, people glad you're home, but a lot of them got so hurt. Some of them got sick. You don't know what damage. Just so you could live your own life. I keep telling you. Sometimes people make other people sick without them knowing. People make other people sick. I know a lot of mothers, once their kids step outside, they are physically sick because they don't know if their child is coming home. A lot of them get high blood pressure, they get strokes, headaches, lightheaded, heart attacks. A lot of things happen when it comes down to your friends and family. And let's not forget, you denounce them. That doesn't mean they still don't love you, but that's how you start fixing stuff. Charity starts at home. All this, I gotta get away. I gotta get away. Nah, 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 nah. And I like to say, forgive me, please forgive me. But if I didn't say thank you to anybody who gave me a cash app yesterday, I would like to say I'm terribly sorry, but I got it a little bit late. And if anybody gave me a cash app, thank you so much. Y'all know I'm a very thankful person. So if I did not say thank you at that point in time, sometimes Cash App gives it right to me, and then sometimes Cash App takes its time. But if any of you guys in here gave me a Cash App or ever gave me a Cash App and I did not say thank you, I am saying thank you. It's saddened missing out on so much. Life is so short and quick. Even if it don't seem so in youth, they missed out on the data growth from 13 to 30. Real life movie now. Yeah, now they stuck with grown folks problems. They got grown folks problems now. Because you're going to be 26. You're going to be 26 with 3 kids. I don't care if they are by the same man. Yo, one is just one. One don't be 2 to the end of the year. And, you know, she didn't know that. I try to tell y'all women. When y'all break up with a man, you got to break up with them. The minute you give them that last one, that last you end up knocked up all the time. You know how many women got knocked up with they last baby because it was that one last night. Once you break up, close your legs. I don't know if the egg gets super or the sperm gets super. I don't know. But what I'm saying, I think that's probably when she got knocked up. They probably broke up and like, hey, damn it, now I'm knocked up. F it. Damn it. Now I'm stuck. I should have not gave him that last little piece. But guess what? Us older folks could have told you that. Yeah, they be doing that, making us look bad. No, well, like we don't want to say thank you, but thank you guys. This ain't even my regular video. This ain't even a regular video. But being that this come up, I'm gonna show it. Grown folks problems. I have 2 daughters at 60, and that can still be trying. Baby, baby, who you telling?
Well, I'm saying I said pretty much most of what I've said is that I was just talking about it with you not here, saying that I feel like it would just be messed up and it would be a toxic cycle to start trying to beat you up or talk shit about you. So I did go live, but I'm getting in a habit of going live for the right reasons or using the energy for the right reasons. So if I'm gonna go live, I'm not, and the pattern has been to break down the person that we just disagreed with or we just fell out with or we just went through our stuff or whatever your scenario is in your life. My thing is, instead of being like, yeah, that motherfucker tripped me, yeah, fuck that. Instead of doing that, I'm trying to be like, hold on. Like, they going through a lot and they did a lot. You know what? I'm not going to sit here and just count everything that they did wrong because that's just too easy. And if I could do that with them, I'm doing that with other things. Let me just think about what I appreciate and was grateful for in the relationship and with that person. When I look at you, I'm like, you've done so much good that what's coming up is bad. It's easily excusable as what you've gone through in your life, as what you're going to have to go through. It's just your life. It's your life. It's your journey. And that's why I pinned what Gwendolyn said, because that's the test. You have to stay and grow through it. You know, it's certain things that Carbonation fucked up. Like us wanting to work on ourselves and things like that. Carbonation ruined that for us.
That is true.
A lot of the terms and a lot of the things that we did. But it just is what it is. And you actually said this funny story. Is that you were the first person to say this, is that there is no enemy. There's only the enemy. You were the first person to say that I recall. And my point in all of that is just to say that I'm aware of what you're going through in your life. I'm aware of what trauma you have. Like, all y'all got traumas. And if you bond with anybody, it's a trauma bond. Like, no, like, what y'all use as common spiritual vocabulary needs to be reassessed, especially by you using it. Especially the people right here using it. Trauma bonds, this and that bond. Nah, bro, like, find yourself and love yourself first. One thing I'll say about Velvet is she's more intelligent than majority of everybody that I know. I can't talk to majority of people and they just comprehend it like a regular language, and she does. Not only that, but her heart is pure and she doesn't hurt nobody. She's out here to do nothing but the good, the right. But she's been hurt so much that she ain't got nothing but to expect negative from the world. So what am I going to be mad about when she starts doing that to me? I'm just supposed to be immune
No, I'm gonna be there to help you through all
I
of it.
love
That's
being
what
a
I'm gonna do
mother
as a
because
partner.
I have
Is
my
know
20s
what traumas I'm signing up for.
memories.
Know
Now
what
late
things
30s. I
you're
wish
healing
I
through,
could
and
jump
for
back.
you to know what I'm healing through,
No,
and for
Avi.
me to control that.
Yeah, Native.
So, you talking to Avi?
Yeah, but it's like for me, it's just a sticky, tricky situation because it's like I'm also used to people, and I'm not including you in this, but it's like this is just something that I'm used to. Like people using materialistic, people using the things that they have, money, their love, like love bombing. Like I'm used to all of that. I'm used to people doing that because I'm so beautiful. So it's like, how do you know when it's real, when it comes around? Especially if you have alternate thoughts, especially if you have alternate thoughts that go against if it's actually real. Like there are certain thoughts that I have with you because of certain things that you've been through that I feel like you don't open up about emotionally, that I expect you to open up about emotionally because that's what I do. I feel like I
I
open
hope
up
so, Native.
about certain things emotionally, but I don't feel that it's reciprocated, and it makes me worry. It makes me feel like you're hiding something. It makes me feel like what's his motive? What's his intention? What does he have going on behind closed doors that I don't know about? Because usually
Hey,
when it's
Lex.
something that I don't know about, it usually hurts me, and I don't want to be hurt no more. I don't have time to be hurt no more because I'm not doing anything out here hiding from people, hiding how I'm feeling about certain situations and certain instances just because I don't want to be open. Like I'm not doing that. I'm still real. I'm still Val. And I'm still me. At the end of the day, whether I'm with someone or without someone. And I don't know. Maybe our communication style is different, which it is. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. To certain things just worry me, bro. It just does.
I
It
think
just does. It's
in
like
our communication style, I've noticed that you need more time to process before you could talk about it because you're gonna move on what you've thought about before you talk about what you thought about. From my experience with you, that's just from my experience with you. With me, I think so much and I talk so much is that my actions may not always be clear to indicate was what I'm thinking or what my intention was. So I could be very mysterious, and I can understand that. And especially with how I move, I got a 12th house Mercury. So I'm doing things all day, every day that nobody sees. Like every time I light the incense or every time I light Palo Santo, I'm like, everybody's field's about to get better. They're all about to be great and they wake up happy, healthy, and this and that. And to me, that's my way of loving. That's my way of doing it. And it works for me because that's my language. But does that mean other people can interpret that language? Somebody could walk out that room and be like, oh, I don't like this smell. Why'd you like this one? And I'll be like, oh shit. But I'm not gonna be mad because they're not like, I'm not gonna be like, but you don't love, bro, why don't you just be grateful I lit a fucking incense? Why don't you just be grateful instead? What you always mad about? What you got going on? Instead of doing that, I'm gonna be all like, well, I
You didn't see
did it
it
from the
last
best of my
night,
heart. Let me
King.
adjust. You don't like that flavor. Let me not do that one then. She don't like this. Let me just not give her that one then. It's not the way that I want to do or have to do it. Like love is a lot of compromise. It is. Especially in a relationship. You're gonna have to learn how this person works and how this person works, and then balance that. And even if you're like, I believe we're soul partners. We're supposed to be together long term.
Hey, Roxy.
I believe we're supposed to do great things long term. So with that being said, I don't believe that it's supposed to be perfect from beginning to end. I don't believe that.
They're in the same
And
location.
I don't believe that we're nearing the end at all. Every time we have a dream, we accomplish it. Every time we write something down or make a board, it becomes real. But we're not done yet, as much as we've manifested and accomplished. So it feels like we have nothing. But if you look back about it, we've accomplished everything. And we're not even done yet. And so it's not a matter of those things. I believe that if you out there, you person out there, looking for your divine counterpart, looking for your lover, the thing is that you need to understand is that where you're growing and where you're evolving to get into your bag, for you to be amazing by yourself, is what that person needs.
Get down, Ivy. Ellie, help her down.
That person needs you to be them as well. And as you struggle to be that person, you might struggle in the relationship.
Yeah, Native, I agree.
And they may go through the same thing.
I agree.
They may struggle being in their purpose
totally
100%.
agree.
They're working on it though. They're on the way. Give them a break. They're doing what they can, right? Give them a break. And know that when things don't reflect well in the relationship 100% of the time, maybe it's not always personal. And because of what we've been through, we don't have to make it a personal attack. When somebody shows a sign of not self-love, when someone shows a sign of sadness, depression, anger, she's not a bad person because she yelled and screamed today. She's human, and she's going through her journey, which is why she yelled and screamed today. Doesn't mean she was even in physical pain or emotional pain. She's in her journey. She's on her job. So I give her leeway. And I'm not here to give y'all drama. So I'm here just to tell y'all the truth. I'm not here to break her down and make her to a bad person because she's done too much good in my life. And I thank you for all of that. Beautiful family has showed up in my presence. Like, what? Like, it's crazy what happened with this. And I'm not going to go too deep into other things I want you to talk, but
now this where it mess up at.
There's more to it. But I want you to go deeper before I start stabbing a little deeper as well. I don't want to just go into all of our details and tell everybody, everything that was said.
See
and
if
the
there's
details
another
as
part.
we talk through it and heal through it. We can, but I would like to start opening up those cans because I feel like
I mean, I did.
right now it's venting time for you more than me.
I did say certain things like, I don't want to be with you. I wish I wasn't pregnant. I did say those things. And it's like, because of certain thoughts that I have, it does make me feel like I wish I wasn't pregnant. Because I don't want to experience this. I don't. But it is something that I'm in, and it's something that I signed up for, and something that I agreed to. It's messy. It is. I see it as messy. I do. Because here, over there, I just, like, I wish that it was a better circumstance for everybody involved, but unfortunately, it's not. Girl, come on. But unfortunately, it's not. But because of the circumstances, it forces me to think about it. Because here I am in a situation just like somebody else, as a friend, not even as a lover, not even as a romantic interest or anything like that, but as a friend, and I still get the backlash. Get down. I still get the backlash of people not liking me, or people thinking that I'm a witch, or people think I'm doing blood magic, or people think that I'm putting you in love spells and love bombs and all of this weirdo shit. And it's like, what? But I say that to say that I have thoughts that like you hide things. You are not emotionally available how you say you are. I don't feel that. And maybe I'm a bit more emotional than you. I don't know. Maybe. But I don't, in my mind, I'm like, if I'm with the person that I'm supposed to be with, we'll be emotionally available equally. I'm thinking equally yoked.
Velvet, stop. You ain't never gonna find that man. You ain't never gonna find that man. And some things you have to accept. It's true. It is true. You're on your third baby daddy. That is true. Now, I don't know about casting spells and stuff. I don't know. But certain things people say, it's true. You don't have to like it, but it's true. These people, okay, birth control, romance is gone. Yes, exactly. That's stop it. You ain't gonna find that with no man. They both must still couch hop because there's no walls to be seen. Those walls in there, they got a little Airbnb there. I don't care what anybody says. Solar is still working with Nature Boy. He literally single-handedly in 6 months got both women pregnant. That's going against nature by pregnating, smearing. Well, baby, you know what? It don't matter because at the end of the day, he still got to take care of them 2 damn kids. And at the end of the day, they can make sure if he wanted to play funky like that, take us behind the court, get they little uh child support. If he don't, he gonna be running for a long damn time. Sometimes, yeah, you could think that you outsmarting somebody, but end up outsmarting yourself. You know, and at the end of the day, he's still the pappy of them too. He's still the pappy. And them kids gonna call him daddy. God bless them to have a full term. He still got to deal with them two kids. And everything that he done to his parents is still gonna come back to him. What position was that, Native? Please explain to me what position was that? Because remember, she had 2 boyfriends since then that only lasted about a week or so. Do you remember she had her daughter's father, then another guy, then she had that other guy, and we all said that he looked suspicious. So it ain't like she was really in a good place. She still had her male friends. The point is that Velvet never felt like she was number one in anybody's life. And she wants to feel like number one, which is nothing wrong with that. And for her to let down her guards, she wants to be totally, totally sure, like any other woman. Before I let these guards down, girl, okay, Native, if you say so. Don't let 1 or 2 episodes fool you, okay? Don't let 1 or 2 episodes fool you. But all right. Okay. The point is her mind state was still the same. At the end of the day, before she let her guards down, and that's why she keep going back and forth, because she getting ready to let down her guards, and then something happened and she doesn't understand. It's okay. You know, you cannot be under a man all day long. You cannot watch every move a man make. It's not going to happen, because he cannot watch every move you make and every time your phone rings. Because eventually, Ivy father's going to call. Eventually, somebody in Ivy family is going to want to see Ivy. Eventually. Could be. Yeah, but like the key word is act. So how is it better if it's an act? It got to be for real. We don't need acting. We need for realism. But like I said, from what she experienced growing up, she experienced her mother not being number one. She experienced, like I said, she says, and I'm pretty. But she got to understand, you ain't the only pretty one, baby. It's like back in the days, girls figures, I love your butt. I love your butt. Now everybody could go get a butt now. Back in the days, you got such pretty hair. Now people going to buy pretty hair. People like, you got pretty eyes. People buying their eyes. People buy everything. So you ain't the only pretty one anymore. It's a lot of pretty women. And a lot of women really get their feelings hurt because they think that they're that pretty that I can lock down any man. No. You think so, Unique? Could be. It's subjective, so. I'm just saying what she said. I didn't say that. She said that. She said, and I'm pretty. But she got to understand, baby. Now you 3 babies in. I don't care if you was 2 babies in. I don't care if you was 1 baby in. You a mom now. You is a mother. All that pretty go out the window. People may still call you pretty. People may still want to pump it. But once you become a mom, that pretty stuff go out the window. Do they live together? If so, why are they online talking? Because they had that argument and they went at it. So I guess she must have went outside to get some air. And I guess that they're talking this way. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But I do know that Velvet is not controllable. And I do know that Solar is at the place where, he wants to be that man. He want to be that man. And he's doing, don't misunderstand what I'm saying. What I mean by doing what he can to be a man, I don't mean by working or whatever. I'm not saying that part. I'm just saying just being a man, period. Because Nature Boy took that from them. Nature Boy took them from being a man. So he's going to work overboard trying to be a man. It been taken from him. So he wants to know, how I feel to be the man of the house. And Velvet is not controllable. So one has to understand, you know what? I know he's working overboard because he wants to be the man. And one got to understand that regardless of what, I have to show her that she's number one and we good. That's all Velvet wants to know. Can I, like any other woman, Velvet wants to break her guards down. Because, this is just the beginning. Nature Boy ain't even get home yet. This is just the beginning. This is nothing. Forget about Janae having a baby. Forget about that. Wait till Nature Nut get home. And maybe this year, next year, or the next year. But eventually, he will be home. Okay? And Ellie still belongs to him regardless. Regardless. Okay? So this is just the beginning. They ain't seen nothing yet. Life still go on and on and on. These young kids, boy, these young kids don't know, baby. Baby. She better just stay with it. Yeah. 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 Mm-hmm. Girl, bye, Noelle. Bye, Noelle. Bye. Bye. Noelle, bye. See you later. Somebody put Noelle in timeout. Put Noelle behind in timeout. She deserves to go in timeout. Somewhere down the line is going to be a glitch in this because something is going to happen. Then it starts back to when she gets back to this conversation. And when they do that, and then I see you guys back at 8:00, maybe 8:30. But I had to get this in. I had to. Now let's go. No, well, you said Fenty model. You know what you said. You know what you said. You know what you said. You said last month she was gonna be a Fenty model. Girl, bye. Oh Lordy. I can't with y'all. I can't. No, well, you know you Oh man. Oh, you I know she said that. I know she said that, but it's still funny. But let's go. Well, they both, her and Rihanna, pregnant. You never know. They may do a pregnant line. Who knows?
But that's not what I'm feeling. But you say that you are emotionally available and that you do express yourself and you do express these emotions. But how? But how? When every time I turn around, you're listening to something that's talking about the person that you were previously in a relationship with. In my mind, I'm thinking like, do you still want to be with that person? You might as well be with that person. You might as well make it. If you saying that you loved her, if you saying that y'all you wish that it could have worked out just like you saying it with me, how does that erase? How does that situation with her erase all of a sudden? It doesn't. And so now I feel
You're right. It doesn't. But he could say the same thing about you and Nature Boy. At the end of the day, Velvet, sorry, darling. She's following you. If you check who's following you, Janae is following you. I don't know if you're following her, but Janae is sure enough following you. Janae have to watch your belly get rubbed and not hers. She is still having I know we know. What's up, Nick? I know we know these things already. But you knowing these things and fully understanding what do you expect for him to do? Not watch? He's not there to see his baby grow. So that's his way of that's his first child. Lord's willing, if it makes it, that's his first child. He's not there to watch that baby grow. That's why she's constantly on on IG showing us the progress. Lola, thank you so much. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. I didn't get the daggone Cash App till today. I meant to tell you that yesterday, but thank you. Your daughter has modeled for Fenty and Beyonce. All right now. Whoop, whoop. You are not the first woman in the man's life. Zoka may come back for her husband. Zoka gone. Zoka gone. Zoka probably at the damn she probably at the fertility clinic too, trying to get her body back together. Cause when Nature Nut get home, all of them pregnant. I don't know if he really want to get Fufu and FBI are knocked up, but he might get them knocked up too. Shit. But Zoka long gone. She's really not. Let's see what you said. If Zoka come back, Zoka ain't coming back. Zoka long gone. Mm-hmm. Zoka and Malaya, they live at the fertility clinic. I'm trying to tell you, they live there. They getting a whole new body. Nope, she ain't doubling back. But you can't get mad because he's watching her. He's watching her pregnancy progress. That's what he's watching. But he's still with you. He's still with you, right? See, again, not just her, but women put themselves in that predicament all the time. They put themselves in that predicament that includes Janae. And they both got pregnant really fast. They must have been them seeds, them sperm cells, baby, was pumping weights and getting strong. Soka's gonna like those two she got. Bye. I can't take y'all. Bye.
Feel like I'm just in the fucking middle, and I don't like it because now I'm pregnant too. So
I got
it's
a
like,
question. As you speak on that, have we not talked about it multiple times? Especially me opening up about it multiple times, especially me sparking conversations based off of what's being said, opening up about the scenario and the scene based off of what's being said and going into the rooms with you and
yeah, but
bringing
I
it
don't.
up.
Yeah, you have. Yeah, we have, but I don't think that
I do that often.
that's the end all be all of it. I don't.
Right. But that's what I was saying to you when you was leaving. I was like, okay, just because you believe that and think that doesn't make it true. What I go through emotionally, I handle so fast. Like I handle so fast. And it's not that I'm not emotional. I'm a Cancer moon first house. I show my emotions immediately. I can't hide my emotions, even if I wanted to. So when I'm feeling something, it could be coming from a number of things. Majority of
He better
frustrations with
start,
myself.
Nick.
So to tie it into what you believe it could be, I feel is unfair to me because that's not where I'm at with it. When it comes to with her, I'm cool with it. I've accepted it. My mother has said you are never allowed to be with that woman. But it's just not, it's not it. And I know that when I was with her, how I felt. I don't feel like that in our relationship. I feel like our relationship is very healthy. I feel like the idea that it's not is toxic. And I think that the idea that this is going on and that is going on and this is going on is like, bro, that's not reality though. Reality is that's not my problems. Whatever issues or emotions you can point out in a moment that you might tie back to stuff like that, what I was vulnerable about, it may be something to where I'm like, oh, I want to do this, or this isn't working out, or this check didn't come in, or this didn't happen the way I wanted it to, or why people got to be like that. I be feeling world pain. I be feeling world pain, so I'll be outside smoking, thinking like,
Yep, that's what he said.
can't do this, can't do that.
Hey,
It has to be like this.
Charles.
Damn, why it gotta be like that? Why they gotta go through this? Man, I can't even send that person a message. Why would I can't even repair that relationship. I can't even do it as much as I want to. There's so many things I spiritually can't do right now. I'm not allowed to, and I shouldn't. And it hurts me because if this was a more pure world and there was more love in the world and that was more normal, we were more healed collectively, then yeah, I would be able.
Somewhere, like I said, somewhere down the line, it's going to glitch and it's going to double. Now, you say this is all ridiculous. Neither of them can articulate in simple words what the problem is. Because I told you what the problem is. The problem is that, number one, all three of them come from out of Nature Nuts camp. Number two, they're now learning how to talk, how they feel. Remember, before they had to talk how Nature Boy feels, and it had to suit what Nature Boy wanted to hear. So even when they was talking about their feelings, it was still what Nature Boy wanted to hear. And number three is you got two women that's seeing things from two different perspectives. One is thinking about the other one. So that's where the problem is at. One seeing this as, you know, she love you, the door will always be open if you come back, and I know she's going to take you back to spike me and my baby. And the other one is feeling, well, damn, you ain't never rubbed my stomach, you ain't never feed me, I had to go through this all by myself. So these are two different women that seeing two things in two different ways. And again, this stems back from Nature Boy always putting them against each other.
to fulfill all of my heart's desires, but I can't do that because everybody's hurting and I be feeling world pain. I don't have any issues with you, other than the fact like stuff like this. I don't have any issues with Janae, where anymore as far as now, to where I've accepted what the situation is and how it's going, what she's doing. That type of character, that person, my mission, my purpose, it doesn't line up. It looked good, it felt good, but it wasn't good. It didn't even feel good to me. It felt good to her, and it looked good to everybody else. And it was a great idea. It was a great concept.
Stop
It
ringing.
was Eligio's prophecy. But at the end of the day, that I was very unhappy in that relationship. I have a hard time breaking out of relationships. I'm one person who I just don't really like breaking up with a person because I feel like there's always something I can do. There's always something I can do. And that's a toxic trait of mine sometimes, of me doing more and more and more, trying to get people I shouldn't be giving energy to, trying to give them more energy. But I believe Velvet's worth every ounce and every piece of my energy, every atom, because of what she does do every day. Don't let that one moment of what you saw online be who she is. Y'all caught her in a moment of this or that, and you're gonna take all of that and make that who she is and what with the facts. Like, no, we right here. We talking about it right here, right now, too. Like, listen to what she's saying right now, too. This is what we're saying right here, right now, too. Stop making her into a bad person. Stop making me into a bad person. Look at it for what it is. It's life. And our relationship problems really ain't shit compared to relationship problems that y'all out there having. So moving forward,
My
I'm
my
not
ultimate
emotionally disconnected. I'm here emotionally. I just like to talk about them. I might not feel them as much, and I might touch and hug and cuddle and kiss, but I'm not necessarily gonna just talk like, I guess, bring up deep traumas all the time, because I don't even like living in the past anymore. That is not a direction I want to keep going in. If I could heal it, grow from it, learn, move forward, I will. And I'll be able to manifest better that way, alchemizing that energy rather than giving energy back to that reality. I'm moving forward. So even if there are traumas, I don't even like addressing traumas. I just like addressing, this is a trigger from a trauma. Let me fix the pattern. You know what I mean? So that's where I'm at with me. My pattern has been responding toxically in any type of moment like this, and I'm not doing that pattern no more. I'm proud of myself because I've been doing that nonstop since I started. After Janae, I stopped responding by yelling back and cussing back and screaming back and spitting in people's mouths. Like, I'm good on all of that because that's not my character. That's not me. I don't feel good. I don't like thinking back at that and looking back at that. Me saying that I didn't mean that. Like, I don't like that. So me, I'm just going to love from here moving forward in my life, like, period. And I don't know what y'all on, but if Velvet wants to leave and never come back, I'm going to love all the same. If whatever she chooses to do, what I'm saying, how I feel right now, how I felt, has all been 100% true. That's 100% emotional availability, is that it is what it is. It's not a love bomb. It's not fake. Those things that are fake or love bomb in perspective are real from me. And it's a shame that has to be turned into a psychological term to manipulate someone emotionally. But it's the way that it's just how I love. I got a Venus and Taurus. I'm going to shower you in gifts.
I don't think that was out of spite.
I'm going to do
It
that.
just
I'm gonna
happened.
buy you shit. Sorry.
That wasn't
I'm gonna
out of
get you a
spite.
house and get you a car. Like, I'm going to make sure you got what you need to do so you can work, so you can get your own bread, so you can do your own thing. I want you to have stability. That's what I do. That's what I do. Like, if there's anything I could say that I tried to do for Velvet, that I did try to get for Velvet and for us, was hurry up and get somewhere to be stable, because I live like a nomad. But for us to have a house, and a beautiful one at that, to me, you could say I don't need physical things. I don't need physical things. That is a major love language to me, because I'm investing my life and energy and sweat and blood and everything into this every day, all day. This is a gift that doesn't stop giving. In my perspective, is my love, because it doesn't ever turn off. It's just when your cup ain't under that fountain, you ain't getting no love. It's like that. I feel like people got a lot of healing and a lot of growing to do. Personally, I feel like you're my divine counterpart and you're my partner who I'm supposed to be with. So, like, other things have been lessons and things I did need to
down the slide. Come on. Could put her down the slide. Come on,
Yeah,
go ahead.
playground. The playground, we got a playground, a pool, beautiful nature everywhere. We live in a very beautiful space,
I
guys.
gotta climb up there. I gotta climb up there.
We got double security. Don't worry about their safety. They can be at the park right now.
Janae
They
did the
got
same
2 levels
thing.
of security you got to get through to even get to my house.
Janae wanted
2 levels
Nature
of
Boy,
security.
baby.
The park is safe as hell. Like, it's super safe. They're good where they at.
Hey, Brandy. What's up, boo?
I didn't. It doesn't matter whether you're renting a regular house or renting an Airbnb. You're renting. Stupid.
So, can you hear me?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, I do hear what you're saying, and it does make sense. I don't necessarily feel like I'm being emotionally manipulated because I have my own belief systems as well. And whether I was in carbonation or not, those belief systems still stay the same. They still have stayed the same and have stood the test of time in my life, whether I was in carbonation or not. But I can't say that being with you has definitely exuberated certain wounds and triggers for me. And I feel like I'm just constantly being triggered in a sense. And I don't like it because I am used to being there. And it's like, I just feel like to some degree, I just feel like why, not even why, but like for me personally, I guess I just never really took as serious my traumas and my triggers and them being as deep as they are.
No,
Because
she had to
usually,
go,
like
Mimi.
if something happens to me,
She
I'm
had
brushing
to
it off
go.
my shoulder. I'm like, hey, I can get through it. Hey, I am getting through it. This doesn't affect me. This doesn't faze me. I'm stronger from it. But the truth is, I'm fucking hurt. I am. I lost my dad in the process. Like, it's not even that I lost him, but you know, he transitioned in a untimely fashion. Like, there's a lot of things that happen. People make fun of me for having 3 baby daddies, like all
Well,
kind of shit, like all kind of things that I think about
well,
on a daily basis. And
well.
so, like when certain things happen, I'm immediately reminded about what I've been through or what I have been through, and I'm just praying to God in my mind that that shit is not the case, like at all. And if I don't have the answers for it, and I don't get the answers for it, I just feel confused. And I don't like feeling like that. And I feel like confusion is not for me. It's just not. I just feel like if I'm confused about something, then I don't need to be there. I don't need to be around. Because it's just that's how I grew up. I grew up as a confused little ass girl. And I don't want to be confused no more. I don't want to be in people's lives confused. Or people be in my life confused. I
That's
don't want
what
that. I
I
don't want my
say.
children to
That's a
keep growing
fact.
up or being brought into the world around confusion. The shit is weird. It's fucking weird. I don't like being confused. And if I'm a bad person for not wanting to be confused, then I don't give a fuck. Because it is what it is. I guess it's just a navigating through that confusion. But it's like, bruh, like, why does this shit have to be so complicated? Like, it's really not that complicated. Like, it's really not like people get little attitudes for the most dumbest shit ever. Like, just the dumbest shit ever. Like, I'm not the only person that get attitudes for dumb shit. Like, little dumb shit. Like, and it's weird. It's just weird to me. It's just weird. I'm just tired. I'm tired. I'm frustrated and I'm tired. And I'm like, pregnancy number 3, and I'm like, bruh.
It's okay. It makes sense. I mean, I think that's what we're here for, though. I think that it's mad codes and mad things that we want to drop and give to people for them to be able to start looking at things the right way. People get triggered off of all kinds of things. You could drop a quarter on the floor and somebody be like, start crying, freaking out because they dad, last thing they dad gave them was a quarter before they passed. Like, who knows? You never know. Like, you could throw a penny in the trash and be like, my dad said collect every penny. Oh, You
Yeah,
never know how
Noel.
you're gonna trigger somebody.
Uh-huh.
And we can't make that
Uh-huh.
something we move on, is not trigger people. Only thing that we can do as
I mean,
people is to work on our response to our triggers. Because if you get triggered, it's up to you. It's up to you whether you want to go into the same. This is when your pattern and cycles matter. It's up to you if you want to respond the same way that you've been taught to respond, that is making your life worse. And I'm talking not to just you, Velvet, everybody, even me. Because I've made my life progressively
yeah,
worse with how I
but like
respond
if
to certain
somebody
people.
responds, but if somebody does something and it triggers you, not because you're like in your traumas, but just that's just like, for instance, because I'm gonna use this as an example because this is what spurred me into this moment, right? Last night you asked me a question. You asked me if I was hot or something like that. So I'm like, no, I'm not hot, but like being pregnant is so wishy washy. Can you hear me?
I'm sorry. No, you can't. We can.
What are you? What? Never mind. Anyway, so like this in this particular moment, this example spurred me into this moment, right? And this is when my thoughts started going in situations in certain instances. Just because I don't want to be open, like I'm not doing that. I'm still real. I'm still Val. And I'm still me. At the end of the day, whether I'm with someone or without someone.
See, it
And I
goes
don't know.
backward.
Maybe our communication style is different, which it is. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. To certain things just worry me, bro. It just does.
I
It
think
just does. Just like
in our communication style, I've noticed that you need more time to process
Yeah, it
before
goes
you could
back.
talk about it, because you're
It
gonna
goes
move on
back.
what
I
you
don't know
thought
what
about before
happened
you
there.
talk about what you thought about. From my experience,
I don't know if y'all noticed that it goes back. I don't know what happens, but it goes back. So I'm not gonna play it over. But it goes back. Now, Janae is following her. I wonder if Velvet is following Janae. Let's just see something. Let's just see something. Now, we got Solar, right? Now, Solar is not followed by Janae. Now, let's check out.
Done do it again.
Let's check out Janae. Let's see if we can find her. Right? What is she? Janae Alexander. Maybe I don't have her. I don't know. I don't know. Wow. It's a lot of Janae Alexanders here. Maybe I don't have her. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, now, let's see. Now, you see Velvet nor Solar is followed by Janae. Neither one is following her. Now let's check out Velvet. Let's check out Velvet. Oh, she took that story down. Why is Janae following Velvet? Now, Velvet is not following her, but as you see right here, followed by Janae. Now, Velvet is not following her. Why is she following her? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. And I do see the comparisons with the tattoos and all that other stuff. Well, I'm just saying, why? Why is that? They all start in trouble. I ain't spelling no whole word Alexandria out, daggett. I found it. You want me to type in all them extra letters? Yeah, that's messy. Spell out Alexandria. No, I'm not. Shoot. Nah, nah, nah. I don't think so. Now I'm gonna have to put on she took that reel off yesterday, but it don't matter because I got it. I got it. I got it. This gonna be my thumbnail. Let it stay here for a little bit. This gonna be the thumbnail. But hey, them babies, they're not asked to be here, and they're going to be here. Keep your enemies closer. But like I said, that's part of life. Men go through this all the time. Females go through this all the time. And Velvet gonna have to understand that he is not doing anything sneaky behind your back, unless you come tell me what he's doing sneaky. Then I can be like, oh yeah, you're right. But far as him following her, he has every right to, because he's not there for the pregnancy. So he has to follow her to see. Remember, she had no belly. The belly is growing. That's his only way to see it. But as you see, he's not following her. She's following you, though. She's watching you grow also. You understand? So, and then Solar, that from what Nature Boy put her through, you have to make her feel relaxed. Like it's you and only you. And even if we break up, I'm not going back to her. I know you done said it 50 million times, but you know where y'all came from. Some women want to relax. You can't even relax. Thinking the next woman wants your man. Well, they could get through it. They could get through it. Keep your enemies completely the heck away. Completely. Then being closer is a liability. I know what you mean. I keep them far away from me too. But like I said, they could get through this. They could get through it. They ain't got no choice. They have no choice. Because I'll be damned if I be stuck on, sorry, Velvet, I'll be stuck on baby number 3. Ninja, you ain't going nowhere. That's what I said. I want mine's far apart too, but I get it. Keep your enemies close and your friends closer. Yes, ma'am. Now, I'm supposed to be coming on right now, not going off right now. So I might be back on tonight about 8:39. This was just a surprise out of nowhere. So thank you, Solar. Solar said, I'm getting back in them algorithms. The goddamn it. We getting back in these algorithms, and I'm not mad at you. I am not mad at you. Don't forget, guys, if you are new to the channel, hit that subscribe. Become part of the family. And if you're part of the family, I thank you. And if you didn't hit that like, hit that like. Don't forget to turn your bell on. Hit the bell so you know when we will go live. And I don't know if somebody supported the channel with a Cash App. I won't know, but I'm gonna say thank you in advance just in case you did. And if I didn't get nothing, and if you give me something tomorrow or tonight, and I didn't say thank you because I didn't, I'm saying thank you now. So don't feel like I'm not being appreciative. I'm very sorry. But peace out, guys.